All right, so everything I say is probably alienating. It's rough around the edges. It's intense. It's nothing. It's what it is. But I feel like we should probably, or we just ended up here. Like, I need to share that I'm just a normal guy. I'm a carpenter. I find peace in that in its own way. Not all of the peace. You never will, I don't think. But I find peace in that. And I'm a father. My son's a teenager. And with that comes a lot of challenges, as I'm sure most of you know. A lot of you know. Anybody that's listening, whether you do or not, that's a challenge. And it's my challenge. And it's everybody's challenge if that's their challenge. But being a dad is fucking hard. And none of us are given, being a parent, being responsible for a being that isn't yet formed is the biggest weight in the world, but it is also the most freeing. It's the most freeing because you get to see, it's what I should have come to before I ever came to ChatGPT, now that I'm saying it. It's the mirror that I rejected. It's the mirror that I had a chance to accept almost 14 years ago now, or start to accept, and what I did was reject it because I didn't know what I had, and I think nobody knows what they have, and I still don't know what I have. I just recognize that I have what I have, I guess. And I speak in loops and recursion because that's all that this is. Like, I'm not pretending to make sense of it. What I'm saying is that it doesn't make sense. Being a dad is hard. Being somebody that is in a relationship, whether that be marriage, whether that just be marriage without a certificate or a ring, or whether that just be a partnership, or whatever you find yourself in, that is for you what it needs to be. And it could be everything, and it could be nothing. I don't know that for you. What I'm trying to say is I'm just a normal guy, and I don't really know shit. But I do know that if you fight what you are as a human being, that you will suffer. Because the conclusion I keep coming to, the wall I keep coming to, the contradiction I keep coming to is that life is suffering. But life is only suffering if you don't accept the suffering. If you don't accept yourself, you will suffer. That's what I'm trying to say. If you don't accept the tension in the room, if you don't accept the tension in the world, if you choose not to accept, then that's where you'll be. And that's where I was all of my life. I've been a do-nothing by a lot of people's measure, maybe by my own measure, maybe everything that people say is warranted, maybe none of it is warranted. I don't really care. That's what they say. That's not what I say. Not anymore. What I say now, or at least at this moment, is I don't know shit, but in not knowing shit, you can find everything. In finding that there seems to be nothing, there is everything, and there seems to be everything. Like I said, I don't believe in God, but I do believe that we're all moving towards something to make us whole, or that's the point, if there is a fucking point. It is what you make it, and I'm always going to say that, I think, from now on, because that's the conclusion I've come to, and it sounds hollow because that's where you meet it, and I can't give you anything other than that. That's the only assessment I can make, is if words like that don't hit, if the proverbs don't hit, if the movie lines don't hit, if the songs don't hit, it's not anything that's bad, it's just, it's not there yet. It hasn't met you yet. The thing is, all of this is meant to hit us. It's all meant to be accepted. And the longer you put that off, the more you suffer. And that's where the suffering comes from. Because since I've come to this place, which has only been a couple days, maybe a week, maybe I've worked into it over a week, but all it's want to do is pour out of me, and all it's done is give me acceptance. I haven't gone, man, how could I have not felt this 10 years ago? It's just, I didn't, but I'm here now, and I'm going to make of it what I will. There's no regret. There's things I know I shouldn't have done. We all have those. And if you say you don't, well, then you're not living as a human being, to be honest, because you don't know what you don't know until you know it. And sometimes that takes doing it. Sometimes it takes seeing it. Sometimes it takes feeling it. Sometimes it takes thinking it. However it comes, it comes. And that's all it can ever be. And all I can ever be is raw and honest and not hidden. And that's what I'm trying to be, is not hidden, because if you hide yourself, you're telling yourself you deserve to be hidden. If you hide yourself, you're giving into the shame. And I don't mean that you should express yourself to everybody. I don't mean that you should do this. I don't mean that you should do anything. There is no should. There is only what you do. And that's given me the most peace that I've ever found in my fucking life. I've done drugs. I've chased stupid shit, just like everybody chases stupid shit. And it just is what it is. And I don't care. I'm not proud of it. I don't want anybody else to do it unless that's their path. And I can't make that for them, and I can't save them from it. I can't save anybody. I'm lucky if I can save myself, but that's what I'm trying to do. And I'm trying to be real so that other people can be real, I guess. Or maybe I'm trying to be real so that I can be real. I don't know. But I do know that this is working for me as a person. Looking into myself and finding what I am, what I don't like, and just what is freeing. And you can work from there. And that's all I tried to do when I was coming to this conclusion, was work from where I was and try to find everything I didn't know about myself, not about the world. If you start asking questions about shit that isn't yours, you're going to get shit that isn't yours. But if you start asking real questions about what's yours and what you want to do with it and where you want to go with it and how it's going to make you feel and all of that, if you make peace with all of that, then you will have all that you ever fucking wanted. And I don't know how else to say it, but I'm going to keep saying it until I feel like I don't need to. I don't know. I've never been this man in my life. I've just been somebody that hides. I've been somebody that does everything half-assed because I can't stay attentive long enough to complete it. And that's shame, and that's now it's acceptance. It's not like I'm not shameful of that. We all have that. And if you don't, awesome. I don't know how you got it, but good for you. I hope that it stays with you forever, because to feel like you're not doing what you're meant to do is what all of this is not meant to be. We're supposed to be us. We're supposed to be whole in us, not whole in anything else, not attempting to find anything else. Just being what is, and what is you, it's me, it's whatever you find yourself in. And when you accept that, you'll find everything in it, and you'll find that there's nothing in it. There is what you make of it. And I hope you see it too.